Well, not only the highways will be crowded this holiday weekend, the waterways will be as well. An estimated 31 million Americans take to the water each summer aboard the nearly 13 million registered boats and personal watercraft. Well, to help you keep safe and sound at sea, who better than our own Dara Torres, an Olympic gold medal swimmer, to test our knowledge in the Great American Boat Safety Quiz.
Millions of Americans will hit the water this holiday weekend. Boats, jet skis, canoes, you name it. But with all that water traffic, the possibility of accidents is enormous. So before you dive into your holiday weekend, let's take the Great American Boat Safety Quiz. Question number 1. Okay, I'm an Olympic swimmer. Now, if I can show that I can swim 300 feet without a life jacket, then I don't really need a life jacket. True or false? The answer is false. Everyone needs to wear a life jacket when they're on the water. According to the Coast Guard, over 80% of all boating fatalities happened because the boater was not wearing a life jacket or a personal flotation device. And those tragedies did not occur because the victim couldn't swim. Most often, they happened because the boater was injured in the accident and prevented them from swimming to safety. Okay, question 2. The rules of the road, so to speak. If you see another boat approaching erratically, your best course of action is to A. Swerve to the left, B. Swerve to the right, C. Slow to a stop, D. Continue straight. The correct answer is B. Swerve to the right and pass port to port. It's the same as on a highway. However, the rule of good seamanship says you should always avoid a collision, no matter who has the right of way. Hey, it makes sense to me. For question number 3, let's look at jet skis. Lots of fun, but they can be dangerous if you don't know how to handle them. Jet skis account for about 30% of all boating accidents. So here it goes. If you are on a jet ski, the safest distance to jump a wake or ride the waves behind another vessel is A, 50 feet, B, 75 feet, C, 100 feet, or D, none of the above. The answer is D, none of the above. In fact, here in Florida, it's illegal to jump over a wake. This is State Law Enforcement Officer Steve Van Nortwick. Steve, why is this so dangerous?
In that type of situation, it's dangerous because the boat doing the passing may in fact get up on top of the wake and ride into the back of the other boat.
And what about the jet skiers who zigzag behind the boat?
In that type of situation, by passing back and forth, they may not see vessels or boats that are coming in the opposite direction, and they may have a collision with those boats. In Florida, that is a criminal offense and you may be jailed.
Ooh, looks like I won't be doing that anymore. Here's another jet-powered question for number 4. True or false? If you feel yourself losing control on a turn while you're on a jet ski or in a jet boat, the safest thing to do is to cut the power. The answer is false. Both jet skis and jet boats need water to go through the engine in order to maintain control. The correct answer is to slowly add power so you can regain control as you come out of the turn. Back to boats for number 5. If you're following a boat, what's the safest way to overtake it? A, at a perpendicular angle, cutting straight across the wake. B, parallel with the waves. C, slowly and at a slight angle. Or D, none of the above. The answer is C, slowly and at a slight angle. Slowing down helps you make it across the forward boat's wake, in control and with greater safety. Stay far enough back and cross at a slight angle. This will allow you to see if there's any oncoming traffic. Once you're across the wake and you've made sure the coast is clear, you can power up and overtake the boat.
Folks, what we're going to do today is go over the
last question. All boaters must take a safety class before they can pilot a boat. True or false? All right, I'm going to give you this one. The surprising answer is false. Only 22% of all boaters have taken a boating safety class. And as of 1998, only 20 states have some form of mandatory boater education. And maybe that's why there were nearly 8,000 boating accidents last year. So wear your vest, learn the rules of the water, and have a happy and safe holiday.
So how'd you do? I got one wrong. To get these boating safety tips or to share this quiz with friends, go to abcnews.com. It's 46 after the hour. We'll be back in a moment.